Melilla Nassau Beach Hotel to close for 2 years, nearly 70 cases of COVID-19 reported over the weekend, and a travel ban on travel from Haiti. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lissy Bastian with your JCN Evening News for this Monday, February 15th. Thanks for joining us. More hotel workers will be out of work as Melilla Nassau Beach Resort will close its doors as the global travel industry continues to evolve in the midst of the global pandemic. Bahamar today announced that the resort will be closed to undergo a $100 million complete renovation over the next 2 years. In a press release sent out by the resort's general manager, Daniel Lozano, the Melilla will close on March 1st, 2021 for a period of 24 months. The statement says it is their hope that with extending closure of the resort and undertaking a renovation, they are setting the stage for the successful opening of a brand new resort, one that will promote the much-needed economic relief and stability in the country, adding that a new and improved resort is another step toward exceeding global expectations for a successful revitalization of the international travel to the Bahamas. Upon the resort's reopening, current Melilla associates will be invited to apply and will be given every consideration and opportunity for employment. In our national COVID-19 update, nearly 70 cases of COVID-19 were reported in country between Thursday and Sunday. The Ministry of Health also confirmed an unfortunate death on Friday, that of a 60-year-old female of Eleuthera who died on February 4th. As for those COVID-19 cases confirmed, 21 were confirmed on Thursday, 27 on Friday, 11 on Saturday, and 6 on Sunday. Of the new cases, 54 were confirmed on New Providence, 7 on Grand Bahama, 2 on Abaco, 1 on Andros, and 1 on Eleuthera. 5 of the confirmed cases had a history of travel within a 14-day period. These cases bring the total in-country since the start of the pandemic to 8,376. 1,124 cases are active, with 16 of them hospitalized. 14 are considered moderately ill, while 2 cases are in doctor's hospital intensive care unit. There are more than 7,000 recovered cases after health officials confirmed 14 recoveries on Sunday. The death toll stands at 179, with 15 deaths under investigation. Some 64,667 tests have been completed in country since March. Well, with the country recording more than 60 cases of COVID since last week Thursday, Consultant Physician Staff Association CPSA President Dr. Sabrika Pinder-Butler says the rise in case numbers is expected. Today, JCN's news team spoke with Dr. Pinder-Butler, who suggests that the rising numbers could be attributed to the relaxation of COVID-19 restrictions.
If we look at what's happening globally, a lot of countries are seeing increases in COVID cases. It may be related to us having, improved or relaxed some of our restrictions related to travel and related to lockdowns and that sort of thing.
As stated in our COVID-19 national update, since March of last year, the Bahamas has recorded more than 8,000 cases and seen more than 7,000 recovered from the virus. Intense lockdowns took place to help mitigate the spread of the virus. Dr. Pinder-Butler notes that people are interacting more now, however, both citizens and tourists alike.
And when those things happen, from what we've known, tends to allow for more cases of COVID to be present in countries, because you now have more interaction of persons in the various communities. So I don't think that's unexpected. I think our hope is that we continue to encourage persons to be active in those preventative measures that we have been talking about related to COVID and limiting the spread as best as possible.
The CPSA president says that people should continue to follow the guidelines put in place, such as washing of hands, social distancing, and staying at home if feeling ill. A 21-day ban on vessels and people coming from Haiti to the Bahamas as of today. The competent authority issuing an emergency powers COVID-19 pandemic risk management amendment number 5 order 2021 that stipulates that entry into the Bahamas of any vessel or person who has departed from Haiti whether by direct transport routes or by transiting through another jurisdiction, and whether arriving by air or sea shall be prohibited for a period of 21 days. While there was no direct reason given behind the travel ban, thousands of people have taken to the streets of the Haitian capital, Port-au-Prince, and other cities. Renewed protests against the government and citizens demand the resignation of Haiti's President Jovenel Moïse. Protests against his government began in October 2019. Mr. Moïse's time in office has been rocky as he faced repeated accusations of corruption, and there were waves of anti-government protests. Haiti's opposition says that Mr. Moïse's 5-year term should have ended on February 7, 2021, 5 years to the day since his predecessor in office, Michel Martley, stepped down. Mr. Moïse, however, insists he has 1 more year to serve, as he did not take office until the 7th of February 2017. The year-long delay was caused by allegations of electoral fraud, which eventually saw the result of the 2015 election being annulled and fresh polls being held, which were won by Mr. Moïse. JCN's news team reached out to Foreign Affairs Minister, however, unsuccessful up to news time. You're watching JCN News. When we return, House Speaker Housen Moutri quashing claims by a local tabloid, police investigating 2 shooting incidents over the weekend, and a $1 million scholarship competition for Bahamian students. Stay with us.